Have you ever felt like you understand and feel others' emotions more than anyone else? This could be a sign that you're an empath, a person with a heightened ability to sense and experience the feelings and emotions of those around them. But did you know there's a special kind of empath known as the Heyoka empath? Derived from Native American culture, Heyoka empaths mirror the emotions of those around them, often acting in a manner contrary to others. They do not just sense and understand emotions, they absorb and eliminate negative energy, serving as a mirror, reflecting the state of emotions of others. They are spiritual warriors, often perceived as different, unconventional, or even rebellious. Heyoka empaths have a unique gift, one that's often misunderstood. They see the world differently and interact with it in ways that may seem out of the ordinary. So how do you know if you're a Heyoka empath? Here are 7 signs to look for. The first sign is a deep understanding and feeling of others' emotions. Now, this isn't your run-of-the-mill empathy. We're talking about an innate ability to practically walk in another person's shoes. Imagine being able to perceive the emotional state of someone else as if it were your own. This is the everyday reality for a Heyoka empath. These individuals are highly sensitive, feeling the world around them in a way that is profoundly distinct. This heightened sensitivity allows them to tune into the emotional frequencies of those around them, enabling them to understand and feel what others are going through. It's kind of like having a built-in emotional radar, but this gift is not without its challenges. The intensity of these emotions can sometimes be overwhelming, making it all the more important for Heyoka empaths to find ways to balance and manage these feelings. If you often feel overwhelmed by others' emotions, you might be a Heyoka empath. The second sign is that you often interrupt people, not out of rudeness, but out of a desire to help. You see, Heyoka empaths have a heart that's in tune with the emotions and needs of others. They possess a deep understanding that allows them to sense when someone is in distress or facing a problem. This empathy doesn't just stop at understanding, it prompts action. Because of this, Heyokas often find themselves interrupting conversations, not because they want to steal the spotlight or be disrespectful, but because they genuinely want to help. They can't help but offer their insights, advice, or solutions when they see someone in need. It's like a reflex, an instinct, driven by their strong desire to alleviate the burdens of others. So, if you notice that you often interrupt discussions, not to be the center of attention, but because you're compelled to help, take note. It's not rudeness, it's empathy in action. If you find yourself doing this often, you might be a Heyoka empath. The third sign is that you find unusual solutions in your sleep. This may sound a bit peculiar to some, but Heyoka empaths often have a unique relationship with the world of dreams. Their dreams tend to be vivid, meaningful, and sometimes they can even provide solutions to problems or challenges they're facing. Imagine this, you're wrestling with a conundrum during the day, turning it over and over in your mind without finding a solution. Then you drift off to sleep, and when you wake up, voila, you suddenly have a fresh perspective or an innovative answer that seems to have materialized out of nowhere. This is a common experience for Heyoka empaths. Their subconscious mind actively works throughout the night, processing information and finding connections that their conscious mind may have missed. So, if you often wake up with new ideas or solutions, you might be a Heyoka empath. The fourth sign is a preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited abilities. This characteristic of Heyoka empaths might seem unusual to some, but it's a fundamental part of their nature. You see, these individuals often find themselves daydreaming or fantasizing about possessing unlimited abilities or powers. It's not about a desire for dominance or control, but rather a deep-seated wish to use these powers to assist others and affect positive change in the world. Their minds are filled with scenarios where they can resolve conflicts, heal the hurting, or even reverse the course of natural disasters. These fantasies are not about grandeur or self-importance, but a testament to their intense empathy and desire to relieve suffering and spread joy. It's a reflection of their unique perspective, their profound understanding of human emotions, and their drive to help. So if you often find yourself lost in such fantasies, dreaming of how you could use extraordinary abilities to better the world, you might be a Heyoka empath. The fifth sign is that you often give life-changing advice. Heyoka empaths, with their innate understanding of others' emotions and unique perspective on life, possess an uncanny knack for giving advice. They aren't simply offering casual suggestions or everyday tips. Oh no, their advice carries weight. It's the kind of advice that makes people stop, think, and ultimately change their lives. You see, Heyokas grasp the essence of a situation, understand the underlying emotions, and see the bigger picture. They have the ability to delve deep into the human psyche, identify what's truly important, and provide guidance that strikes at the heart of the matter. It's like they can see a path that others can't, a path that leads to growth and transformation. This isn't about being a know-it-all or an advice dispenser. It's about connecting with others on a profound level and helping them navigate their journey. If people often seek your advice and find it helpful, you might be a Heyoka empath. The sixth sign is that you tend to avoid the trodden path. You see, Heyoka empaths are not known for following the crowd. They have an innate desire to forge their own path, to break away from the norm. It's not that they are rebellious, no. It's more about their unique perspective on life. They see the world through a different lens, one that allows them to navigate life in their own unique way. Think of it this way. If life were a vast forest, the majority of people would follow the clearly marked trail. But the Heyoka empath, they'd venture off into the unexplored woods, creating their own path, discovering their own personal journey. This is not because they are contrarians, or because they seek to be different for difference's sake. It's because they trust their instincts, their intuition. They feel a compelling pull towards the unknown. If you always find yourself taking the road less traveled, you might be a Heyoka empath. The seventh and final sign is that you are highly creative. Heyoka empaths are not just sensitive to the emotions of others. They are also incredibly inventive. Their minds are constantly buzzing with fresh ideas and unique perspectives. They can look at a problem that has stumped everyone else and come up with a creative, effective solution seemingly out of nowhere. This creativity isn't confined to problem solving, though. It spills over into all aspects of their lives. Heyokas might express their creativity through art, music, writing, or even their unique approach to everyday tasks. And it's not just for their own satisfaction. They use this gift to help others, to bring joy, and to spread positivity. Their creativity is like a tool, a means to heal, to understand, and to navigate this complex world. It is a beacon of hope in the darkness, a spark of inspiration that can ignite change. If you are constantly coming up with new ideas and creative solutions, you might be a Heyoka empath. So, those are the 7 signs of being a Heyoka empath. We journeyed together through the labyrinth of empathy, discovering the hallmarks of a Heyoka empath along the way. Let's take a moment to glance back at the path we've tread, to fully appreciate the understanding we've gained. First, we talked about the deep capacity of a Heyoka to understand and feel others' emotions. It's not just about sympathizing, it's about experiencing those emotions as if they were your own. It's like stepping into another person's shoes, but not just walking their path, but also feeling the pebbles and cracks in the road as they do. Next, we discussed the tendency to interrupt, not out of rudeness, but from an instinctive desire to help. It's like seeing someone struggle with a heavy load and stepping in to share the burden, even before they ask for assistance. Then, we explored the fascinating phenomenon of finding unusual solutions in sleep. For Heyokas, dreams aren't just a playground of the subconscious, they're also a wellspring of insights and ideas, a realm where problems untangle themselves and solutions emerge from the shadows. We also delved into the preoccupation with fantasies of unlimited abilities. For Heyokas, the line between reality and imagination often blurs, allowing them to envision a world without limits, a world where they can do anything and be anyone. We then talked about the propensity of Heyokas to give life-changing advice. They don't just offer words of comfort or encouragement, they provide insights that can change the course of a person's life, like a compass pointing towards a new direction. We also touched on the habit of avoiding the trodden path. Heyokas are not afraid to forge their own trails, to venture into uncharted territories, to dance to the beat of their own drum. Lastly, we highlighted the high creativity of Heyokas. They don't just think outside the box, they redefine the box, they reshape it, they transform it into something completely new and different. If you recognize these signs in yourself, you might just be a Heyoka, the most powerful empath. Thank you for watching, and remember, your ability to understand and feel others' emotions is a gift.